My friends, this is Dr. B, the best doctor in medicine. Today, Dr. B wants to talk to you about the dangers of artificial sweeteners. These artificial synthetic sweeteners that the manufacturers put in your food as a replacement for sugar, for natural sugar, for the table sugar, right? Pay attention to this list, please. Number 1, sorbitol. Number 2, xylitol. Number 3, sucralose. Number 4, erythritol. Number 5, ACESULFAME potassium. These are poisons. They are everywhere. Today, just today, before doing this video, I went to the store. There's a store close to my apartment called GNC, where they sell protein powders. I needed some protein powders for after my workout, for my breakfast, and blah blah blah. 99% of the protein powders that they sell you contain at least 1, sometimes 2, sometimes 3 of these artificial sweeteners. These are all poisons. Poisons. They are even worse than the table sugar. Table sugar is already a poison. And I posted a video about what table sugar, this sucrose, right, that people put in their coffee, in their milk, in their tea, in their cakes. When they bake cakes, they put sugar, right, table sugar, whether it's brown sugar or white sugar. That's already a poison, and I posted a video about that, right? These are even worse poisons, right? Because they are supposedly 0 calories. It's true, 0 calories. But something that is 0 calorie doesn't mean it's not, that it's harmless. It doesn't mean that. These are actually truly 0 calorie, but they are extremely harmful. Once you eat these nasty fake sugars, artificial sweeteners, right? They go into your body. And after decades, many years of eating or drinking beverages or eating food that contains these, eventually they cause inflammation in all the blood vessels of your body. Therefore, you will develop brain inflammation, cardiac inflammation, liver, kidney. It's a nasty, nasty, nasty poison. And sometimes I have seen in these protein powders, sometimes they put 2, sometimes 3 of them together to make the protein powder very sweet, right? And people buy this. It's crazy how many people buy this. And it's not just in protein powder. It's in beverages and everything. It's just a nasty, nasty pro-inflammatory poisons. And recent studies have even confirmed that they not only cause chronic inflammation and inflammation of your blood vessels, they also decrease your immune system's capacity. So you lower the power of your immune system to fight infections, to fight cancers, right? In addition to that, all the studies have proven that they increase over a few decades of consumption the risk of dementia. Why is it that in Western societies we now see more and more people diagnosed with dementia at the age of 50, 55, 60, 65? Many years ago, dementia used to be the disease of the 80-year-old man, 85, 90, 95-year-old man or woman. Now we see people in 55, 60, 65, 70, health in good shape. The guy develops dementia. Well, because since they were young, decades ago, they've been eating all these artificial sweeteners, putting them in their tea, in their beverages, in their coffee, in their milk, in their freaking protein powders. All these bodybuilders who eat and buy these big jugs of protein powders, and I saw it at GNC. 99%, 95% of them have at least one of these poisons in them. Now, why is it that the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, doesn't crack down on these poisons? I have no idea. The Food and Drug Administration is an extremely slow organization. It takes decades for the FDA to wake up and to ban. Just recently they have decided to ban all these artificial dyes. You know, this red color, green color, blue color, yellow color that they put in your candies, in your ice cream, in your beverages, in your Gatorade, right? This drink that you buy. It's nice and blue, it's nice and green, it's nice and red, it's nice and orange, right? These are artificial dyes. That are poisons the same way these artificial sweeteners are poison, right? All these artificial dyes are being removed by the order of the FDA, by the order of the Department of Health and Human Services, because we now know that they increase the risk of cancer, dementia, neurodegenerative diseases. They increase the risk of developing chronic inflammation. The same damage that all these artificial dyes, red, blue, yellow, green, that attract kids and young people, and myself up to about 10 years ago when I woke up, right? The same damage that they cause, those dyes, are caused by these artificial sweeteners. Now people are waking up and realizing that actually it's safer to eat table sugar, natural sugar, although it is toxic poison, but it's less of a poison than these artificial sweeteners. But again, I posted a video about also natural table sugar, right? About how natural table sugar is also poison. It's a nasty poison, and thank God about 10 years ago I removed it completely from my diet. Zero natural or artificial sugar will go in my body. I woke up about 10 years ago. I'm 50 years young. About 10 years ago I woke up. I switched to the keto diet. I eat barely any sugar at all, and I'm super healthy, super healthy. I hit the gym 2 hours a day. I sleep 9 hours a night. I'm super healthy, and I do a blood test every 6 months to check my hemoglobin A1C, fasting sugar, cholesterol, liver function test, kidney function test, triglyceride. Everything is that of a baby. My blood pressure is that of a baby. My brain's memory is super sharp. My brain is super sharp because I have removed completely every processed food from my diet. I have removed completely natural sugar that you find in table sugar, in cakes, in ice creams, in fruits and vegetables, everything. I have removed that from my diet, and I have removed also all these artificial sweeteners from my diet. So it's hard to find foods that don't have either natural sugar, table sugar, or doesn't have any of these artificial sweeteners, artificial sugars. But you can find easily. It's very easy to find, and remove them from your diet. Your taste buds will get accustomed to eating and drinking bitter stuff. Look, I'm not advertising any brand. Cocoa powder, 100% dark, unprocessed cocoa powder. This is superb. I mix it with my 100% pure protein powder, morning and evening. I mix it with hot water and I drink it like tea. My taste buds actually love the bitterness, the bitter taste. The same way my tea, I used to put a lot of honey. My coffee, I used to put honey. My milk, I used to put honey. No more. I no longer drink milk, too much sugar, but I keep drinking a lot of coffee and tea, but absolutely natural, with no honey, no artificial sweetener, no natural sugar, nothing. Remember that natural sugar is a poison. I posted video. It is found in table sugar, in ice cream, in cake, in every freaking high glycemic index, fruits and vegetables. It is a nasty poison. I stay away from that. It's present also in honey. That's why I don't eat honey anymore. But I am on the keto diet, and I think you should go on the keto diet. It is the best diet for you. It will make you age gracefully. You will be like me. My tummy is flat like a board. I have no love handle, no fat under my chin, no belly fat, no visceral fat, no nothing. And make sure that you accustom your taste bud with time. It will happen. You just need a few weeks. Initially, it's bitter to drink the tea or the coffee like that, or to drink the hot cocoa just like that, without sugar, without honey, without nothing. But you get used to it. You don't need to put any of these artificial sweeteners in your tea, in your coffee, in your protein powder. Stay away from these nasty poisons. I swear to God, you will not regret it. You will age gracefully. You will stay away from cardiovascular disease, heart attack, stroke, inflammation, neurodegenerative diseases, dementias, that all these artificial sweeteners together with natural sugar can cause. And remember, I posted a video about a blood test that you need to do every 6 months to look for chronic inflammation. I just did it last month. Blood test called chronic inflammation panel. It came back absolutely normal. My body is clean. There is absolutely not a little shred of chronic inflammation in my body. I have the body of a little baby. I swear to God, it's doable. Guys, I love you. Don't forget to write these down. Let me post them once and for all here. Sorbitol, xylitol, sucralose, erythritol, ACESULFAME, potassium. Make sure that you read the labels of everything you buy. Everything you buy for yourself, for your husband, your wife, your kids, your family. Make sure you read the label, and make sure that you train your kids, you educate your kids to read the labels of what they eat. If these children are fed all these nasty poisons since when they are a little kid, from the moment they are little kids, no wonder why when people reach 50, 55, 60, 65, they are diagnosed with colon cancer, pancreatic cancer, stomach cancer, heart failure, kidney failure, liver disease, neurodegenerative diseases, dementia. It is crazy how this chronic inflammation, the incidence, the number of new cases every year have been increasing steadily in all Western countries, whether the US, whether Canada, Australia, Europe. All these Western countries, the incidence of these nasty diseases that we used to see in the 80-year-old, 90-year-old, now they are seen younger and younger and younger people. The reason is this processed food that the freaking criminal food industry puts in our food and feeds us, feeds you, me, or not me, because thank God 10 years ago I woke up, but all these people. And it's a nasty stuff to do, but they don't care. They care only about the billions and billions of dollars that they make. God, guys, I love you regardless of your politics, ethnicity, gender, color of your skin, whoever you are, political, motivation, religion, race. I don't give a cat. So I love you the same way I love medicine. And that's why I went to medical school, because I love people and I love medicine. I took the Hippocratic Oath more than 30 years ago to never ever put my own interest above yours. I will never tell you my own opinion. Everything I tell you is the scientific evidence, the proof, the scientific proof, not my opinion. I love you guys. Put your comments, your questions, anything you want to ask down there. I promise I will get back to you ASAP. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.